What's going on, guys? I figured we'd try doing something a little bit different this time to try and showcase how not talented of a driver I am. For this update to Basin Brawl, we are hopping into VR as I struggle to get a side-by-side going when I floor it and realize I left the car in two-wheel drive. I don't know what's going on with Beam in VR. As I'm looking at the playback now, like the decal roads look okay, the trees look right, the ground looks okay-ish. In the headset, it looks like complete garbage though, and it's like all of the track you're driving on is just like one generic shade of beige with no real definition to it, and it's incredibly difficult to actually see any terrain definition other than like rocks and stuff when you're in VR. I don't know what happens with Beam between taking the recording of it in VR and what I actually see in my headset, but what I see in my headset, the textures like don't load right and it just looks like crap and it's hard to see anything. It's really fun in VR because it feels like you're actually driving the car and you get some sense of scale to the rocks, but like with the way the texture's washed out, I got super bad GoPro effect where like all the jumps looked super flat, everything looked super tiny. But it's really fun that it even works in VR at all. The fact that that's even an option is absolutely wild to me. That can take these ideas on a track editor, build them out into something, and then put myself into VR, hop in a car, and actually go drive the thing I just built is absolutely insane to me, and that's awesome. But yeah, we're getting closer to being done with Basin Brawl. Figured I'd put a little bit of explanation in there because this video update of the track's going to be a little bit different than the rest of them. If anybody's actually watching it and made it more than a minute into the video, let me know if you want to see more VR and Beam, or if it's better off just in the normal third-person camera I've done every other time I post a track update, because it's a heck of a lot more difficult to drive, and it maybe makes things look smaller and doesn't show the track off as well. But figured I'd try something different while I had my VR setup out. Let me know. I'll let the video go out from here for anybody that's actually interested in seeing the rest of the track. Most of this update was just like some, I want to say minor changes, but very like some lips of some jumps got some more geometry here and there, some rocks moved around very slight amounts just to make it flow better, since there were a couple of rocks that were borderline of flowing smooth versus hitting a wall, so I should hopefully flow smoother. A couple like the ski jumps we already went over on this lap. I mellowed out the launch of the ski jumps a little bit, so those are slightly shallower, so you should be safer to hit them a little bit faster. If you hit the second ski jump, especially at full speed, you're still going to fly to the bottom of the hill and wreck your car. But it's a little bit less aggressive now, so it's safer to carry a little more speed and flow better. And I think this jump right here I mellowed out a little bit too, so this is more of a drag race up the hill once you get to that point. Let me know if anybody has ideas, other stuff you want to see, change requests, ideas. Trying to make this one be a flowy track that still has some rocks in it. We have Rock Hater Raceway that we'll have an update coming out for soon for those of you that hate rocks and just want to cruise. That's what this version of post-edit me has for you. I'll let the video go out from here. If you actually made it 3.5 minutes into the video, put a comment and I'll give you a virtual cookie. And not the bad kind.